Hi there, vehicles, come back with another video. In this video we talk about how Mercedes beat Tesla in auto-driven cars. Yes, you heard it right. Mercedes X beaten the Tesla. Currently Mercedes launched a car named EQS which achieved the third level of automation. Usually the automation have 6 levels. The 6 levels of autonomy as defined by the SAE: Level 0, no driving automation; Level 1, driver assistance; Level 2, partial driving automation; Level 3, conditional driving automation; Level 4, high driving automation; Level 5, full driving automation. These are the levels are used to define auto-driven cars across the globe. Let's figure out how second level of automation works, which comes in Tesla. Usually in the Tesla we have to keep the eyes on road. Sometimes Tesla had faced many crashes due to technical issue, which causes serious injury or death. There is better conclusion of both of the cars. The 2023 EQS sedan is available in 3 different configurations with 3 different powertrains and 3 trim levels. We'd recommend the top pinnacle trim in the rear-wheel drive EQS 450 guys, which provides niceties such as heated and ventilated front and rear seats, massage for the front seat passengers, 4-zone automatic climate control, a head-up display, and more. While it only makes 329 horsepower, the entry-level powertrain packs plenty of punch, plus it can now be paired with the brand's all-wheel drive system if a buyer feels so inclined, which also ups the output significantly. EV motor, power, and performance. The EQS 450 features an electric motor mounted on its rear axle that generates 329 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. The EQS 584 Matic has an electric motor on each axle, which translates to all-wheel drive and a total system output of 516 horsepower and 611 pound-feet of torque. The new EQS 454 Matic has an electric motor on each axle, which translates to all-wheel drive and a total system output of 516 horsepower and 611 pound-feet of torque. The new EQS 454 Matic slots in between the 2 aforementioned models and offers all-wheel drive capability and more power output to go with it. The 4MATIC model brings 355 horsepower, up from 329 and, more noteworthy, 590 pound-feet of torque, an impressive jump from the rear-drive car's 417. In our testing, the EQS 450 accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds in our testing. Every EQS rides on an adaptive air suspension and rolls on rims that range in size between 19 and 21 inches. A standard rear axle steering system can angle the rear wheels up to 4.5 degrees, and there's an optional upgrade that can turn them 10 degrees. This technology is intended to both make the 205.4-inch long sedan easier to maneuver in tight spots and increase its stability at high speeds. Based on our time behind the wheel, the EQS exhibits a quiet cabin and silken ride quality, but we take issue with the car's disconnected feeling brake pedal and wish its operation felt more natural. Luckily, activating the car's adjustable regenerative braking system allows the driver to avoid needing to step on the limp brake pedal for the most part, letting the system recapture energy by aggressively slowing the car when the driver lifts off the throttle.
With luxury playing an equal part, this competition becomes significantly more balanced. The EQS looks like a giant lozenge with windows, but it also has a presence the Tesla lacks. Credit the Benz careful exterior detailing, blacked-out trim, optional 22-inch turbine-style wheels, and the large 3-pointed star in its blanked-off pseudo-grille. It starts at $148,495. Our test car had a handful of options, including carbon ceramic brakes on the front axle, $5,450, those great-looking wheels, $1,850, and laminated side glass, $1,010, which brought the total to $159,055. Whether it's the EQS's weird science shape, or its Mercedes face, it gets noticed, especially by other EV drivers juicing up at our local charging station. All EQS models feature a lithium-ion battery pack with a usable capacity of 107.8 kilowatt-hours. The EPA rates the EQS 450 Plus at 350 miles of range and the EQS 580 at 340 miles, along with the ability to charge the battery from 10 to 100% in approximately 11 hours and 15 minutes using a 240-volt, Level 2, charger. The EQS can supposedly replenish 70% of its battery from 10 to 80% in about 35 minutes using a DC fast charger. On our 75 mph highway fuel economy test route, which is part of our extensive testing regimen, we observed an impressive 350 miles of range in the EQS 580.